back. Today, up the hunt. The first thing I'm going to do today is work on some masks. I need to get them. One of them I need as a part of an order. The other one I'm making for our hunt, and the clown I'm making so I can have it online and that I can give it to you guys when we reach 800, which we're about 50 away from. So again, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Win free things. I promise. Free. No shipping, nothing. Just hit subscribe and win something free. So I'm gonna work on those while I wait on Devin, who's on her way up here, or should be very soon. Where I'm at right now is I'm kind of at a hold up on everything until she is done with some stuff, because I mean there's a few things I could do but they're not major. So like, let's walk through in here. So I need her to do our curtains. I need her to do our rusting on all our pipes in here, our squirting in the rest of our ward, in the utility room. I'm waiting on her. I need to have her paint this whole room so that I can then build the rest of it. So that's the hold up in here. Our barrel room's not waiting on her. That's waiting for tomorrow when I drive all over the fucking world to get more barrels to knock out the rest of this room. So right now I'm going to work on masks. Once that's done, I guess I'll just start grabbing jobs off our list and knocking them out as they come. So yeah, time to adjust my count of days. We have 20 days left to get all these jobs done. So time crunch is real. Let's do it. So here's our latex man. What can I say? I need to put a layer of baby powder on him, and then once I latex its back, I'm interested to see what happens. But right now, I mean, it's definitely more rigid than it was, absolutely. And I'm sure once I spray its back, which is all cloth still, it'll be even more so. So these will be much better to hang up like I'm planning to than they were originally, because originally they were just like originally this leg would have just totally bent over, but now it's got a bit of strength to it, so it stops. And like I said, I still have to spray the other part. I don't want to move it a whole bunch because I don't want the pieces to adhere to each other. So yeah, I'm gonna spray its other side, and then we'll add clothes, add a head, all that stuff. Curious how much its head's going to hold up once it's sprayed. Probably not very well, but we can do something to fix that. So anyway, mask work. So my first project, and it looks like earlier they, I don't know, were splattering blood or something and got it on this head, but it's not a big deal. I don't care. What I'm going to do, this is going to be one of our nurse masks for this year. And what I'm going to do is add hair to it, but I'm not adding regular hair. I'm going to be using this, which is me spilling water all over the place and making a mess. This is backer rod for like a door, insulating stuff, and saw a video where Alan Hops used it as a bunch of dreadlocks. So that's what I'm going to try on this. I'm going to try and hide it also when I do our gauze, so that's going to be cool. And I'm also trying a new way of adhering hair to these, which is this 100% silicone. I saw Ed Edmonds use this, and Alan Hops said he uses it now too, and that it's way better than the contact cement, which I've used on all my other masks and is a pain in the ass. So I'm going to try this. Apparently it's a lot easier, so we're going to see how that goes. So let's do it. Alright, so here's the progress. We got these dreadlock looking things on the nurse's head, and that is the intent. What's going to happen right now, it's got a very like Medusa look with these things flying all over the place. Once that's dry, I'll use a heat gun and make them straighter, stuff like that, so that they're not all curvy and flying all over the place, so that they kind of hang out in back more, and hanging out all over the place. So right now it looks like evil Wendy's, but I will get that fixed once it's done. I've got a pin on each side just holding them in, because these ones on bottom want to kind of hang down. So, and then I've got a trick I'm going to use to actually hide that whole edge and everything. So I'll get that done once. Right now I'm waiting for that to dry. I don't know how long that's supposed to take. I guess we should probably read that, but I will figure it out and see how it goes. So now I have my dad and Jacob and Devin here. They're all working on stuff, so I'll also be able to make progress on other shit today. So get a lot of work done. Alright, so I ran a line of gauze around its nose and around that to hide our dreads. It's got this little bump, but I'm going to make that look like a nurse's hat once it's done. So this is it right now. Once that dries, I will start to heat these. That's going to also help to hold those down, hold them in place, so it's got extra help there. And then I'm going to heat these so they all run back. It's going to look very scary once it's done. Once it's all painted and everything, it's going to be a cool mask. So that's done. It's drying. I have a strap on this. It's drying. I'm going to start making our curtains for Ward B. So didn't mean to do that, but here we go. All right. So our first two cloth curtains, which will end up looking like bloody, nasty skin or something like that. They are dipped in drying. They shouldn't take that long to dry because there's a lot of latex on like the whole thing. There's not a lot of latex on each small part, so it's a thin layer. It should dry pretty quickly, especially outside. I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to start cleaning up. My dad's freaking out because we've got 20 days till auditions and everything has to be cleaned. He thinks there's no way we're gonna have it clean, this and that. So I'm gonna start cleaning up, show him, chill the fuck out. It will be fine. So mostly this hallway needs to get cleaned up. It won't take that long. It just looks really messy because it's a small hallway. But yeah, I'm gonna start cleaning up over there, work my way all the way up this hallway, get it all done, and then move to the next project. So let's go. Alright guys, so now this hair's all done. I heated it so it's not all flying all over the place. I also went and I hit its end so they've got this kind of dreadlock look to them. Now you can see the profile is much scarier with that straight hair in the back. It still flows a bit and moves like dreadlocks would. Very cool. So next on this is I gotta paint it. Yeah, and maybe trim up its neck so there's not so much extra here. I might cut it right along there, and then I gotta paint it. I also went and I chopped out its mouth so it comes up, because our gauze was kind of running across it, and I also cut out its eyes a bit, so it's got more of that look. So, but I like it a lot how it's coming along so far. It's exactly how I imagined it. So, and the slicked back hair look also gives it more of a female kind of a look about it, so I dig it. Time to paint it. Also, my curtains out here are all dry. It's been probably an hour, maybe less. I'm gonna bring our baby powder out here. I'll powder them up, and then they'll be ready to hang in our room, and then I'll have to do our next two and just keep working as we go. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm ducking because that's all wet, but I have to do approximately 20 more in a bunch of different sizes and stuff. So I know at least 3 of them I'll be able to knock out in like one stretch because the windows are like right next to each other. But yeah, there's still quite a few, but they dry fast. So if I just work at it, I'll be able to, I'll dunk them, string them out, hang them up. They'll dry quick, and then I can hang them up in here. So they'll be done quickly. Made some progress in this hallway. This pile still needs to get cleaned up, but all our wood and stuff's out here now. I'm moving like our props, our paints, stuff like that out. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna work on now. For our mask, I'm gonna wait to paint it until the other strap on our clown mask is dry, because I'm basing them both out in like white. So I'll just wait, and then I'll spray our clown and our nurse at the same time. So clean this hallway time. So update, went home to eat, was driving up here in my car, and I was waiting to turn, and motherfucker in a truck smashed into my ass and then drove the fuck off, hit and run. Great fucking night so far. Car's all fucked up, had to drive it home, drive a different car up here. So we'll see how that goes. Probably won't have a fucking car, so great. Story of my life, drama, fucking every day. Let's do something haunted housey. Alright, so this one is all based out. As it dries, we'll start hitting that one with some black. This one's all based out in white. Once it dries, we'll start hitting it with some color. Here's what I got for hair. Is this my hair? No, it's not my hair. Where did I put the hair? Huh. Let me find that. Found it. So I've got, let's see, red and green. And then some gray. I don't know why I got that, but I got it. More green. I got some blue dreads. More blue dreads. And another thing of red. So it's gonna be either red, blue, green, or like white, I guess. Probably make it green, I suppose. Make something like that. Maybe I'll make like a Joker kind of mask. Red mouth, blue eyes, green hair. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. That'll be cool. Let's do that. Joker, coming soon. How's it going out here, Josh? How's it going? Any luck so far?
Yeah.
He's making our curtains for Ward B. He's doing pretty good, it looks like, so far. So this one's almost dry. Call it almost dry. Almost there. That was our first one that we did in our new batch, and he's just working on these, and I'll probably just have him keep working on them until he's done. So yeah, I'm gonna go see what else I can do. I'm probably gonna go rust some pipes. I know that Mr. Hutchins is on his way up here right now, so then he'll be here to work on some shit. I will probably have him work in that room, actually building something. I'm gonna go over here, I guess, into Ward B, and actually what I'm gonna do is work on these corner cages. These things, adding our skin, our gore, stuff like that, so that it dries. Tomorrow we can paint it. So yeah, let's do it. So now I have chunks of the latex hung up on all those cages. So now I need to grab some spray foam, and I'll show you how I'm gonna make it look chunky on there, like it's chunky blood, chunky old gore, pieces of fat left on there and shit like that. So check it out. First things first, gloves. When using spray foam, use gloves, because spray foam is a bitch to get off your skin. It's sticky, it sucks. So So this is just spray foam, great stuff that you find anywhere. Nothing special about it. Now what you're going to do, we're not making intestines, shit like that. Make sure your foam's shaken up. And you're going to actually spray this into your hand. That's why I have the camera at an odd angle, so that you can see what I'm doing, because I can't hold it while I do this. So got my spray foam on my hand, this here, push it up a bit, and I'm going to start to smear this on my bars. And if it gets on our walls, on the flesh, whatever, that's fine. Realize it's expanding foam, so even a small amount of it is going to start to stretch and expand on those bars. Some more. You want it on everything, but you don't want it to look like spray foam, so you got to go very light on everything. You don't just want chunks of spray foam left on that look like spray foam. The goal in a haunted house anytime you do anything is to make it look like it's not made out of what it's made out of. Most of the time. So if I'm spraying spray foam and I want it to look like intestines or random chunks of gore, if I do a good job when I'm done, it shouldn't look like spray. Someone shouldn't walk in here and go, oh, that's spray foam. If you have your audience walking in and going, how did they do that? That's a great thing. It shows that you're doing a good job of making stuff scary. Booty, booty, booty!
Normally at this point he threatens to kill me.
Yeah, you didn't creep up that well this time.
How your dad's great.
Because I got in a rear end collision while I was heading here.
Alright.
Hit and run.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Bad habit of that. Hit and runs.
Can't win. That's what I said to Josh. Yeah, for those of you watching, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that at Transworld. Yeah, it was three years ago at Transworld. I drive there to St. Louis, all the way there. We arrive. We're at the corner of our hotel. There's a light. I drive through it. A car comes flying through it, smashes into me, drives off. We call the cops. They don't arrive the whole weekend. Next year at Transworld, whole trade show's fine. We go to eat when we've left. I wasn't even there, but we go and eat. Someone breaks into our car and steals all our stuff. Smashes our window. So, St. Louis is a great town. Don't move Midwest Haunters to Chicago. You'll get robbed. Why, when it's already happening in St. Louis?
He's not bitter at all.
I'm really just mad about tonight. Fucking piece of shit people, man.
How bad is the damage?
It's total.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I can drive it, but he ripped out half of my car. My entire trunk is destroyed.
Didn't catch anything like make, model, anything like that?
Oh, they did. It was a truck. A guy that watched it happen actually followed him and got a license plate. Well, no, it's not. It turns out the license plate was stolen too. It's from a vehicle in Fort Wayne on a black truck. This truck was silver.
Fun.
Yep. We'll probably never find him. And
Looks like you're okay.
yeah, so it's great because that means I'm gonna have to go and get a car. So I can't work if I don't have a car.
Yeah, you gotta put
Guys, so here is our nurse. Good. Cool ass mask. So I'm about to change this drastically.
Where are the nails at?
So the box of nails
Is the air
is
hooked up?
yes, the air is hooked up. I think the nails are in
No,
back
is this
over
air
there. Yeah, I mean you'll have to put a splitter on it and run off of it, but yeah. Anyway, I'm about to change it drastically because I want to see what it looks like if I spray it with my wood stain, which is going to make it look like old blood, like rust. It's going to make it look dark and gross and cool. So it's either going to look really great or I'm going to like it more in this creepy kind of white. The good thing is, I mean, I molded it, I have it, so I can do whatever I want and make another one if I don't like how it looks. So I'm gonna spray this one and we're gonna see what it looks like. I'll either love it or I'll have a one-off that I post online. So here we go. So here is the end product. I think I like the white one more, so I'm going to post this online. If you're interested in it, you can have it. This one can be yours. So yeah, I'm gonna post this online. I'm gonna make another one and stick with the white look. So yeah.
around you. Open your mind. The world has been left broken. Open your mind. The world has been left broken. Look around you.
Here he is, the Joker. Zoom out. He has hair on top. The light shining down is making it look like he doesn't when I bring it here, but there's the paint job and hair job. Very cool. Time to post this guy online. Gonna look good. Can't wait. Thank you guys very much.